Hi, it's Mr. Jackal. Welcome to this video about 10 things that we need in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I hope you enjoy the video and let's get into it. At number 1 we have Bring Back Megas. One of the most highly requested features is that of Mega Evolution. Mega Evolution was last seen in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Why not revisit this brilliant feature in the Gen 4 remix and maybe even introduce some new Megas, specifically Mega Darkrai, maybe even get some Megas of Dialga and Palkia so that they have forms kind of like Giratina has its origin form. I think this overall would develop the game without making it feel too much like the original and giving us something else to do. At number 2, we have Bring Back the Platinum Dex. A while ago when Sword and Shield came out, we saw the infamous Dex cut of 2019. I think we're about to experience another one of those, but for good reason. While Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire saw the introduction of every new Pokemon up to that point introduced into the National Dex, I think the same may not be said for these new remakes. I could see us getting about maybe half the Pokemon, and see either Game Freak or Ilka, really whoever's in charge of the remix's decks, Thanos snap the decks completely in half, so that we get up to the end of Gen 4. I feel it is likely, however, that we do get the Platinum Pokedex over the disappointing regular Diamond and Pearl decks. The lack of fire types make the game feel kinda bland if you don't choose the best starter, which is Infernape. There is evidence to support this, however. The arrival of Porygon Z in the trailer may be a good sign that we're going to get the Platinum Dex since it wasn't actually in the regular Diamond and Pearl decks. That means that we should be getting the extended Platinum Dex, and therefore number 2 should already be a given. The Distortion World is probably the most iconic location in Pokemon Platinum. It wasn't in Diamond and Pearl, but I think it could still make a return in these remakes. They could kind of do what they did in ORAS and have a Platinum episode where there would have been a Delta episode, where we can find and catch the legendary Pokemon Giratina. Out of this list, I feel that this is actually really likely, considering the same thing happened in ORAS for Rayquaza, and then furthermore Deoxys as well. But that's to be seen. The Mythical Island events, I feel, will have to return in the Gen 4 remix. They're crucial to the Sinnoh region and introduce a super cool Pokemon, being Darkrai and Shaman. I understand these events do give us mythical Pokemon which are highly sought after, but in ORAS they did give us Deoxys at the end of the story, so I could see them giving us these guys as well. Probably not Arceus, but that's to be seen. But yeah, I could definitely see these mythical events returning, especially since everyone enjoyed them so much. Whether it's through distribution online or just included as post-game material. At number 5 we have the Battle Resort / a proper post-game experience. The Battle Resort and multiple post-game events in Pokemon Platinum is what makes the game, in my opinion, the best one we've ever had. Being able to find the legendary Kanto birds roaming around after talking to Professor Oak, as well as exploring the hidden volcano at the top of the Battle Resort to find and catch on albeit underwhelming Heatran, is some of the best post-game material we have ever had. In fact, it's limited to being some of the only post-game material we have ever had, bar shiny hunting and distribution events. I feel these are bound to make a return in these remakes, as the Battle Resort along with Heatran and the birds add an extra level of playability or replayability to these games and allow the players to have a more rewarding experience overall, which I think Ilka could seem to pursue. At number 6, we have an event I know a lot of people are hoping for. No, it's not an Arceus event. We're already getting that. It is the Manaphy Egg event within the games themselves. I feel it's likely, but also kind of not. Pokemon do want to make as much money as possible at the end of the day, and they could just as easily re-release Pokemon Ranger Virtual Console for the Switch, and then have us get the egg through that. I hope, however, that ILCA, ILCA really pull out all the stops and show the Pokemon fans that they are putting in the effort to make these remakes as good, if not better, than the originals. And I hope that this Eggy boy gets his truly mythical debut within the main series games, as I know a lot of you guys struggle with him. He is quite a hard Pokemon to get, the only way to get him is through the original Pokemon Ranger, and I feel like we can't really have Gen 4 remakes without having one of the signature Gen 4 Pokemon. You could say signature, he's there. He was introduced in the Sinnoh region. So, well, I think he's going to make a return. If he's gonna be a distribution event, maybe he could just be like, maybe like some guys just standing around the shore like a Pokemon Ranger. And he's like, oh, here, have this egg. And that could be it. But I mean, as long as we get it, I'm not really too fussed. I doubt that they're gonna port the original, but they could do that. I think, that's an easy way to make at least £10 off everyone. But anyway, guys, that's the end of number 6. At number 7, we have a link between games. I recently saw a video by Birdkeeper Toby in which he spoke about the links to Sinnoh's past these remakes may have. I for one am extremely behind the idea of some story links being from Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl and linking forward into Pokemon Legends Arceus. The connection to Legends Arceus I would hope for allow us to bring Pokemon back from the past to our present home decks, or even take them from the future and take them back with us. I'm almost 100% sure the game's going to connect to Pokemon Home, but it would be cool to have some sort of machine being developed in the remakes that allow people to retrieve Pokemon from the past, even though it might not be finished at the time when we're playing the games until Legends Arceus comes out. This could be an easy way to retrieve Pokemon from Legends Arceus without making it seem like we're now time-traveling Pokemon trainers, which is actually a pretty cool concept for future games, by the way. At number 8, we have a proper Cynthia Battle. Cynthia, this lady here, haunts many of our dreams at night. Her team is tough even when you have decent coverage, and her Garchomp is a fuel for many of these nightmares. I feel that when we return to Sinnoh, this fight has to be as challenging as it was before. With the inclusion of the EXP share, I'm sure that it will be a higher level anyway, but it just ensures that Cynthia's Pokemon are well above the average player. Could be the way to make the ending to Pokemon BDSP that more rewarding. So just by bumping them up by 10 levels, whatever your party's at, or even just by setting them at like level 80, so it's miles above, it almost ensures that we're going to lose. But it just makes it that more kind of interesting to see, oh wow, the ending's actually hard, you actually have to train. I think that would be really cool, and I really hope ILCA do that. The return of old shiny hunting methods and some new ones at number 9. Chain hunting in Platinum is one of the more tedious but fun ways of hunting shiny Pokemon. The inclusion of shiny grass is something we don't see anywhere else in the franchise. Furthermore, I feel that bringing back some of the new shiny methods should be considered also. Obviously the Masuda method will be around, and I'm pretty sure it was back then anyway, but the inclusion of chain fishing could spice up the endgame even more. Even the introduction of brand new shiny hunting mechanics would be a welcome one. Maybe even a Let's Go style Great Marsh where we can shiny hunt like we did in that game, where we can just sit around. However, I feel that might be asking a little bit too much of ILCA, seeing as they seem to be quite a small company, and let's just hope that they can deliver on the previous shiny methods and maybe even introduce some of the ones from Sword and Shield. At number 10, we have less of a gameplay feature and more of an overall hope for these remakes. I feel that these games are not worthy of £60 or even a £50 price tag, which hasn't been officially revealed, but judging by online rumours, it's kind of what it's going to be. I'm hoping for a lower price. These games themselves, if they include a portion of the features in this video, they may scrape towards the £50 margin. But charging £50 to £60 for what's basically a port of the old games is daylight robbery. These games had no special features or changes from the originals. They would be nowhere near special. They would just be souped up graphics, and realistically then, who really wants to play them? This of course is a shame if the Sinnoh games are priced really high, around that £60, $60, £50, that kind of region. As Pokemon fans, we've been after these games for such a long time, and to see them paraded about at high market prices is honestly pretty disheartening, like this PNG guy here with a white outline. Couldn't get rid of that. But let's hope Ilka and I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. Ilka, ILCA, and Pokemon see these games for what they're worth and give us a fair market price. I'm pretty sure I'm asking for too much, aren't I? Anyway guys, this has been 10 things that we need in the Sinnoh remakes. Let me know down below in the comment section what you guys think of the video, or even if I missed anything we sorely need in these remakes. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice day. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.